Hey there, Merlin here, just an old man. Um, you know, the very first K-pop song that I really got into, the one that sort of opened up my whole exploration into K-pop, was "Boombayah" by Blackpink, and that was the song that I used to learn what a group was, learn how to find out who the members were, learned about K-pop in general. And of course, so anytime that any of the Blackpinks do anything interesting or unique, I'm intrigued by it. I don't talk about them much. I I sort of enjoy them quietly on my own. I don't react to them too much. But the other day, I heard Rose had this new song out, and I thought, well, I should go listen to it. And I listened to it, and I thought, what's going on with this song? What is with that sort of strange resolution, that weird chorus thing? And it didn't click with me, right? And I thought, I'll go watch the MV because I had heard it on Pandora. Went and watched the MV, and it's like, yeah, okay. And then I watched a stage, okay, with the stage choreography. And I thought to myself, I thought, yes, this is very good. Rose, of course, her voice is amazing, and it's strange, and that's what makes it amazing. She has a presentation. She looks like this little waif, and that has a very unique presentation to it, especially when she sort of screams out the way she sings. And I thought to myself, I should look at her video. I should react to her video. But I didn't want to react to the MV because that didn't seem to click. And this is the one that clicked. Okay, this is the M countdown comeback for Rose on the ground. Okay, and this is the one I want to react to because first of all, you can see all of the choreography well, and the camera work is nicely done. So you can see it from the top when they're supposed to be at the top, and there's a lot of the zooming, the focus is good. So this is the one I'm going to watch and react to. The rare blackish pinkish reaction from Justin Oldmann. So let's do it, shall we? Here we go. I like the setup.
My life's been magic, seems fantastic. I used to have a hole in the wall with a mattress. Funny when you want it, suddenly you have it. You find out that your goal's just plastic.
Okay, something I got to tell you that I think is cool. First off, she has this male dance troupe with her, and it seems to be the same troupe that was with her on like Inkigayo and perhaps even in the MV. I honestly don't know about the MV, but these guys are they seem they seem humble, which is I don't know if that really is a thing, but they seem like they are not invading her space. The way the guys dance around her is not different from the way the girls dance around her when they come back. Or the girls will come back a little bit later. And I find that comforting. Okay? It with the image that she could present, that tiny little girl image. These guys could be all over her in a metaphorical sense, and they aren't, which I think is really cool. Okay, let's listen to more of her.
Every day, every night, I've been thinking back on you and I. Every day, every night, I work my whole life just to get right, just to be like, look at me, I'm never coming down.
And they do this, they do these canon moves just like any girl group does. It's like they are her dance group. And this is why I wanted to watch this instead of the MV. This on the ground choreography is so perfect for the song. And they're staying down. She's the first one that comes up. And it's not like what they're doing is so phenomenal on the ground, but it fits in so nicely with the theme of the song. Okay? You know, I wanted to be a superstar, and now I'm a superstar, but everything I really need is not up there. It's down here. It's on the ground, right? And the choreography matches that. And in the Inkigayo a little bit, and in this one more, you get to actually see the choreography from the top, and I think that's really cool.
Hectic, seems electric, but I've been waking up with your voice in my head, and I'm trying to send a message and let you know that every single minute I'm without you, I regret it. Every day, every night, I've been thinking back on you and I. Every day, every night, I work my whole life just to get right.
More canon moves around her. Boys did it, the girls do it. I like the name behind that's kind of cool. Now, I've got to say, here,
everything I need is on the ground.
That's the strange resolution that I kept hearing on the MV. That da 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 da, and it didn't make sense the first couple times I heard it, because I guess I didn't hear the verse leading up to the resolution, which actually clicks then. And later on, it'll be when she does that, when she modulates up, it's even on its own, it would be even harder to justify. But when it fits into the song, it works. Okay? And her voice is very unique. Rosie has that. It's nasal, and people say it's nasal, right? It's nasal, but it really is. If I could use the word whiny, but that sounds like a negative thing. But there's a whininess to it that is positive. In my mind, the way her voice sort of wails and whines, it's positive. It is very good as a solo voice. She sounds awesome in Blackpink too. But as a solo, I wasn't sure what to expect. And this really works. Here. I like the heavy bass. I mean, the music is kind of cool. Very simple. There's not a lot of melody in the instruments. I like this move here, right there with the legs. That looks kind of cool. I like that. It's got an innocence to it. And lift her up. See now.
But I figured it out. Everything I need is on the ground.
There's something about that move. I'm gonna back up because when they pick her up.
I'm way up in the clouds, and they say I made it now. But I figured it out. Everything I need is on the ground.
You see how the choreography doesn't seem to invade on the girl. Okay, it's a whole bunch of guys, and it's like it's a choreography of a Big Brother, and I don't know how to even explain that. Okay, they lift her up, and they got their hands and they're showing her, and then they're doing the wavy thing. It's not greasy. The choreography is somehow, it's accentuating the words. It's accentuating the words that are saying, I sort of miss that ground level that I have sort of flown above, and I'm not really in control. That seems to be part of the lyrics, is I'm not really in control, and I realize all I ever wanted was down on the ground. It's almost like it's down below me, and they lay her down, then they pick her up, and she is, it seems not objectifying. I don't know how to say it. It is non-objectifying is what this choreography is. It's very slow. It's hardly even choreographic. It's more like acting than dancing. Of course. That's what I think anyway. It's more presentational than choreographical. It's a very theatrical song. And the choreography seems to present that nicely. And they're sort of showing her as she explains what her understanding of reality is. Better figured it out. Everything I need is on the ground. And the first time I heard the song, I thought, what the heck was that? But after listening to it a couple times, that makes perfect sense melodically. Everything I need is on the ground. Huh. And there's nothing. The thing is, frankly, there's nothing seductive about it. And I think that's important. Because Blackpink has this feeling of this like girl crush, heavy, like seductress feeling to it. And this feels much more like young sister, older brothers, honestly. And I don't know how I can communicate that. Even the girls seem to be supporting the little sister, is what it seems like. It's an interesting, choreographically, that's what I feel. But what do I know? I'm just an old man. I see choreography and I interpret it like, I don't know, like poetry, like literature. Anyway, Rosé, lovely voice. I've loved all of Blackpink, all the girls' work. Rosé, I have to say, I think she's awesome, especially her accent. I love all of Blackpink. Rosé is particularly great. I like the timbre of her voice, that strange position that she sings out of. I actually like that. I think that's awesome. I think that's very cool. And when she sings with the other members of the group, oh, it's amazing. But Rosé here, you did very well. And then it's all I can say. Thanks for listening to me. Buy me a coffee if you want. Watch some of my other stuff. I've got other things on my channel. See what you think. I'm happy with this. I think this is good. Rock and roll. We'll talk to you later.